Welcome, everyone, to Pasadena, California, and the Rose Bowl in the shadow of the San Gabriel Mountains, Arroyo Seco, also home to the UCLA Bruins, and it just doesn't get much better than this. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. The top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Ducks will put total leather and we'll get started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be dragged down. The Bruins return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Fights off a defender. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. On the run, it's Garbers. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud, make it real difficult on our part.
So Oregon's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping.
Looking to throw one, unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great...
Oh, they knock it free! Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and then creating the fumble. Awesome job.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. From the gun, running back on the move. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got rid of it just in time.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking left. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Ducks line up to punt it away.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. That's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Back to pass, it's Garbers. Trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Bruins will call on their punt team.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. This offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen in the last couple weeks.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They are shaking the rafters of this place, trying to help their defenses. They've got them pinned deep. Looking for a huge play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bruins!
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense...
And the defense gets to the quarterback. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8 clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. Wants to throw. It's Gabriel. He's got it. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Ducks are on the move. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Complete downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's going to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's James. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Bruins want to move quickly.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in 1st downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
Really nice looking throw there. And traditionally, the best UCLA offenses are always the ones that can get it done through the air. You've got to be able to come up with explosive plays in the pass.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, UCLA!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. Catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Mississippi State endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Stark Vegas, and the Bulldogs came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Barges ahead. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal with time. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. 14, Oregon, 11. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. He's looking to throw it. The sure hands. It's Sturdivant. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Off he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bruins.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to that.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like,
fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back. Inside the 10. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. And the Bruins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They're trying to get to him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start racing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. Touchdown Ducks! And these offenses are clicking already.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Looking for a man, it's Garbers. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Guys, how much better does it feel when you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. In the waning seconds of the first half, just enough time to try a field goal to take the lead. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. Late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Lost one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Bruins will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude, running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. They'll run for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. On first down, here comes this offense.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Gets it out quickly. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Bruins are in the hurry-up.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
How about the day for this young player? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Georgia looked less like a pack of dogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough between the hedges, and today they found a way outside of Sanford Stadium. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Lets it fly. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big...
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
Catch in the middle, it's holding. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
These QBs that can scramble and buy time, you just got to have a lot of energy. I mean, you got to keep chasing, keep chasing. Sometimes you run upfield, you got to retrace your steps. QB won that battle, and now you got another chance, first and goal. Get your mind right. Let's hold them to a field goal.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To the air, it's Gabriel. Pressure coming. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got the back in the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 9-point game. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right now. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Snagged in the middle. It's Whittington. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. How about this running back's ability to get into a pass pattern and get into one downfield?
Yeah, I like it, and I like the offensive coordinator continuing to work the running back in the passing game. Do more of this. It's easy. It's not hard routes. It's not things I have to read. It's matchups and what I find when my guy's better than yours and how I take advantage of it.
Coming after it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. A 1st down sack and wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Gabriel. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Smashes it between the uprights. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Good back-to-back plays for this defense. Like, this is the crucial moment in the game. Like, you know they're running the football. You know they want to eat clock. A lot of bodies near the line of scrimmage. This defense needs one more stop just like that.
The Bruins decide to punt it away.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
First down here for the offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Trying to beat the D deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. On the move, it's Gabriel. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from
a shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of this matchup somewhere else.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the middle. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll try to do it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you get to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. A 6-point game getting very deep in the 4th quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down.
Number 45, on to take it away.
Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. First down here for the offense. Quarterback will audible. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. He's going up top here late in the game. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Got it in the middle, it's James. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Going up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
On third down, going up top. Here's a throw downfield late. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the grab. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. They're bringing heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. He's looking for a man on second down. He's got it in the end zone. And the game is tied. An extra point away from taking the lead.
Man, how about the execution by this offense? Taking almost all of the clock, tying this football game, and now get that kicker loose. No pressure at all. Go kick that thing through the uprights, and you get the big W.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5, and the returner will be knocked down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Look at the clock, probably out of field goal range, David. Maybe time for one more shot.
Desperation time. You got to dial up what you practice, whether it's the throw, Jesse, and a bunch of laterals, or you're chucking this thing as far as you can throw it.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to just do something crazy to end up winning this game. But I'll tell you what, we've seen weird things happen in college football.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team.